Waiting in the parking lot at the church next door. With these children in the car. And I'm really hoping this lady buys the house so that I don't have to do this no more. Kids are doing their schooling and it is 1:30 in the afternoon. We haven't ate lunch yet. We just got done with our first showing, which we just go over there and let's see, I'll show you. We just park over there in the parking lot at the church. So yeah, I come home and my realtor tells me that we have 2 more showings today. One at 4:45 and another at 6. So, yep, we're hopeful. Well, it's 2:47 and we just got a call from the realtor and there's somebody wanting to see it at 3:30. So we have somebody coming to see it at 3:30, 4:45, and 6. On top of the person that came and seen it at like 11:30 this morning. Oh my Lanta. This is the part that I don't like. The part that I don't like about selling your house while living in it. Not only do we have to keep it pristine looking, which let's face it, you don't have to because they're not buying your cleanliness, they're buying the house. But also the fact that I have to load these children up and they all complain about things. That's really stressful. So let's seriously hope this goes quick. It is 4:20. And we just got back from our 3:30. We left so that a 3:30 appointment can come view the house. Well, that person stayed for a total of 2 minutes. So we came back home and then somebody pulled up in our drive and I went out there because she was waving me out and she wanted to buy the house cash. So I said, do you want to come in? You know, we've done a lot of remodeling and so on and so forth. And she's like, oh yes, I'd love to. So she came in, she talked to me and the kids and she walked around and looked at it and she's like, definitely, I want to buy it. And she's wanting to buy it for her sons. So we will see what happens. We have 2 more people coming to see it tonight at 4:45 and then again at 6.
You're rude to me.
And here we are back in the car.
We've been in the car.
Off and on, whole day.
As long as they...
Can we get
So today is April 18th. It's Tuesday, the next day after we had all those people come view our house. There was 5 people that ended up viewing our house altogether. 4 with the agent, different agents, and then 1 that stopped by and I let her in and we talked to her. Well, so today I got a call from the realtor and we have an offer on the house. So we have our house listed at $129,900. This offer came in for $136,000. No closing costs, no personal inspections. Like obviously, they're a loan agency, they have to do the inspections. But anything that could arise from that, we can get the expenses paid back to us. So So we were like, you know what, let's go ahead and accept the offer. Well, then my realtor calls me back like an hour or so later, because we had to accept this offer by 3:30 today. When he calls me back, because we had a 2:30 that wanted to come see the house as well. So my realtor calls me back and he said, well, I have another offer on the house. And I said, oh my God, you don't look so excited. And he said, and it's a different type of loan that isn't as picky. So their loan is a conventional loan, and they're not as picky. The other loan is a FHA loan, which they're a little bit more picky. So, you know, the wires that are kind of exposed, they're not behind the walls in our bedroom, we would have to end up fixing that with a FHA loan. But with a conventional, it might be more relaxed. Like, I know when we were dealing with our loan guy, which we ended up not being able to get a loan because our credit isn't that good, but I know that when we were working with our loan guy, he said that a lot of the houses that we wanted, which were fixer-uppers, because we like fixer-uppers because we like to put our own spin on things, he always said that we would probably be better off trying to get a conventional loan, which conventional loan you had to have a higher credit score for. So, but being on this side of things, the seller's end, stuff like that in the bedroom that needs to be done still would look better. So anyway, we don't know what her number offer is yet, her or him, I don't know. But so he said, my realtor said, what he suggests that we do is that we hold off on going forward with the accepted offer to see what the number offer is on this next one, because he explained what the previous offer was. So he said that if this offer is higher, he thinks that we should go forward with showing the house at 2:30, and those people might make an even higher offer, and it might end up being a bidding war. But then I'm thinking, okay, but what if an appraiser comes out and they don't even appraise our house at as much as these offers are for? Well, then we'll have to accept a lower offer, which is fine. I'm just glad that people love the house and they want it. All in all, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the next steps, and I'm really excited just to button this up, welcome the new family into this home, and start working on our forever home at Dad's. Like, I am so excited. Me and the kids have sat down and we have blueprints of what we're gonna do in my dad's house. And to be able to break ground on starting those renovations, because we're gonna hire a contractor to do that, you guys, like, that's my dream. And to have sheep, but that dream's gonna have to wait one dream at a time, right? And to have a campground, but again, those dreams will all come in time, because God is great. I prayed for this. I prayed and prayed for this. I said, Jesus, please, when it comes time for us to put the house on the market, please let us get our asking price, and please let it go fast. And let me tell you, we have a Jesus that delivers.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Looking at the ants.
At least you benefit from the fact that I have ants living in my plants. Don't have any down there that I know of.
They probably don't want to make the corner down there.
I water them and they come running out. Ridiculous. Carrying their eggs. Look at it. Ridiculous. So Wednesday, we had 3 people. No, I think we ended up having 4 people come view the house. 3 or 4 people. And that was our deadline. Like we kind of sent back to those other 2 that offered that by 6 o'clock on Wednesday we were going to make our decision. So I ended up just taking the kids to my sister's, and we ended up eating supper over there. So we ate supper, the kids hung out with her child, and we ended up watching the movie, and she got me hooked on this new show that I already finished because we like binged watched it on Thursday because we took a day off and we didn't do anything. Well, we ended up accepting the $136,000 offer with the FHA loan because the other one came in at $135,000. It was a conventional loan, but they wanted their own personal inspector. And my realtor felt that the inspector that they were going to have would be more nitpicky than an FHA inspector. I don't know. He's the professional, and I'm listening to him. So that's where we are currently. We signed the papers and we accepted the offer, and now we're just waiting for the next steps, which is most likely going to be the appraiser and or the FHA inspector. So today I have to go grocery shopping, and then we're going to head over to my dad's, and I'm going to cut out some more garden beds. As I mentioned before, I have a blueprint of what the yard at my dad's will look like. This is all the stuff that I've planned. But what I am working on right now is the garden. So this is the U driveway, and I have my roses here on the trellis and the blueberries that go this way instead of on both sides. So these 2 are over here now. So what we're working on right now is the garden. So, plans could change, but as of right now, like these are the beds that we have. The cabbage is in this bed, the potatoes is in this bed, and then I still have to do that last bed. And then where the tomatoes are, I think I'm going to try to transplant my garlic there today. This is more than I think will fit, but I am going to put a significant more amount there. These beds will be raised beds, which will be for asparagus and for strawberries. These will be 3x6 foot beds, and that will be for cut flowers, both perennial and annual. I'm going to have this temporarily fenced around, and this will be for my vining crops such as pumpkins, watermelons, squash, things like that. I'm going to have a greenhouse / shed. This I don't know, but I do want another raised bed going this way. I don't know if I'm going to do this. Then I want to have an archway with another little fence. Have some climbing roses along the fence going this way. And some lavender planted up in front. And then this area will be like a formal herb / rose garden. And this will go into a pergola that will be rose covered. My peach will be next, well, my peach is next to that. And I have over here a grapevine I might go all the way. I mean, like nothing is proportioned in my sketch. So this is just a rough idea of where I'm having things. I'm going to have a gate going from Shane's mom's house into our garden. Well, her yard, not our house. And right here, this is all woods, you know, with those random trees and things. And then this goes in to, which will be a grass pathway going through our orchard. And then this will continue on to our cottage garden in the back. And this will all be orchard. All that. And then where I'm going to have the dogs, where I plan on having the chickens, the ducks, the ponds, I don't know, a secret garden area. Like, this is all subject to change. Eventually, I'd like to have an outdoor kitchen. And then this will all just be lawn with some arbs for privacy. And then, of course, you have to have a sacrificial area. And that'll be for mulch. Because this area right here is kind of like hidden under pine trees. So, and it'd be easy for the dump truck to come in, dump the load of mulch, and then leave. I wanted a cute little fountain up in the area. And in the front of the, I'm probably covering the mic, I'm sorry. And then in the front of the house, I have these cute little flower bed ideas. I'm so excited to get to the flower beds. But yeah, this is my sketch so far. My dad is supposed to get the dumpster today. And tomorrow, we're supposed to go over there and help him start clearing the yard and cleaning out the house. I think it's going to be more, I don't know, it has to be the yard too. But it's going to be like in the 40s Fahrenheit. That's cold. So I don't know how that's going to go. But it's going to be there today. So I'm going to go there today after I get groceries. Like I said, I'm going to put in my garden. I'm going to start putting in more of my garden beds. And I just did that walkthrough showing the blueprint of what my garden is going to look like. And that's a lot. And I would like a lot of it to be completed this year. So I'm just going to keep chipping away at it. We are back at Dad's and cutting in some more garden beds. So I think this is going to be the main walkway. It's going to be about 6 feet. These are going to be where all the garden beds are, all lined up here. And I'm going to have a fence and a big vining crop area. And for the sake of having a pretty garden, I'm going to put arborvitaes all the way down this whole fence line. The only opening being right here, which goes over to my mother-in-law's house. And I'm going to put a cute little fence here and archway. Look at all the leaves. I'm really not going to walk you guys through it right now. I got my last one on this end. Well, my husband got this one cut in. This is going to be open with the exception of arborvitaes, which will be all down here. And maybe a little bit of flowers in front of them. And then over here, there are going to be 2 long beds going this way on each side, actual raised beds. And then 3x6 beds going this way all the way down.
I don't know.
Well, so much for doing any work today. It is straight on. It is straight out snowing.
On April 22nd. Really?
Oh my god, what?
Well, we have the dumpster. It's gonna do stuff, but now we're in a snowstorm. These are like little hail balls. Look at this. This is not even normal. This is not normal. It doesn't even snow. It's balls. It's not even snow. It's little balls. It looks like those little dippets. That's what I was just saying. It reminds me of that little dippets.
I'm eating it. Oh, it's soft.
Or dots. Yeah, that's what it's called, dots.
Mom, it's soft. I ate apples.
Oh, tastes good.
What crap? It was just sunny.
5 minutes later. And because we live in northern Indiana, it's sunny again. But do not fear. Those look like angry clouds that are coming our way. So I'm sure there's going to be some more snow and or rain. I don't know. Maybe we can miss it. Maybe that was the worst of it. It didn't get better, but we'll get more done next time.